Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be working on the SS Starline. This is part 2 of the tutorial. So last episode we left off on building the bow, but we didn't finish it yet. So now we're gonna be working on our midsection / stern section, because this build's gonna only have 2 folds, and it's gonna be just a simple ship. All right. Without any delays, let's get to it. So first things first, go to the save slot where you saved your build at, and I'm gonna look for where I saved it. Alright, I found mine, you should find yours. And looky here, right where we left off. Alrighty, I haven't did any work here, any off-camera work here, but I will eventually. I'm gonna make this like a something good here. Anyway, everybody, so now I'm gonna be showing you how to build the midsection. So first things first, go to blocks, or actually, go to the orange hammer tool, go to these block symbol, click blocks, and grab a 1x4 beam. And make it 15 blocks wide. So from here, this is already 1 block. So place this 1x4 beam here, and then copy what I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And since that single block is adds 1 more block, this means now it's 15 blocks wide, and it should have 2 hulls. Like it should be uneven when you place this one here. So now place 1x7 beams. Place a couple there. Like so. Place a few more here. No. Place some blocks here and fill this with the 1x7 beam. Okay, make sure your midsection does not have any gaps from here, from point A to point B. So right here, no gaps in the length. The only exception with the gap here is over here, since we need it for our folding. So now I'm just going to mid-build the stern. So we're going to focus on the stern. So what we're going to do is we're just going to place a 1x4 beam here and make sure it's 15 blocks wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to place another 1x4 like so over here. And we're just gonna fill this out here. So now we're going to focus on on making the stern. So go to wedges and grab a 1x4 beam, wedge beam, and just do the exact same thing like they did with the bow. So 2 1x4s, all right, and then 2 1x3s, 2 1x2s, and 1 1x1. And just copy and paste on the side. Okay, so now all you want to do is just place a single block in the middle here. Or if you want, you can place 1x4 beam, which I'm gonna do here. You can place blocks, or you can place 1x4 beam. It doesn't really matter. It's all up to you. So now we want to go back to wedges, and we're going to grab. If I'm looking at the blueprints correctly, I don't think I won't have a such proponent. Probably not. We'll see. So just grab a 1x3 wedge, place it like so, and then grab a 1x1 wedge and place it there, and just fill this out here. So now we can go to our piston here and look for water propellers and grab a 1x2 propeller. Sorry, 2x3 propeller. I'm sorry. And we're going to grab. We want our curve, right? So I think for the first 2 layers, we're gonna place down a 1x2 wedge. And then we're gonna place some blocks here. So that's our 2 layers wiped off. I'm thinking now. Okay, so now we're gonna add a block here. And we want to extend it away from the So place a 1x4 wedge like so over here, and place just a normal wedge. There we go. That's our shape that we want our stern. It's literally the Titanic stern, but shortened slightly. It's not as massive as it was before. So now we're going to grab 1x4 wedges and place it over. Place the same what we did it from the previous steps. So copy what I'm doing here. Now we're not gonna focus on the midsection right now because we have to focus on our stern because our stern takes longer than the midsection. The only midsection is for us to fill out some stuff. And do like so. Copy what I'm doing right now. Okay. All we need to do is now is just do this. And it should be noted that here it's gonna be 4 blocks tall, because this is gonna be our lower hull, this is gonna be our upper hull. Our upper hull's 5 blocks, right? So this would be 2 blocks, 3 and 4. Oh. 2, 3, 4. You know what? Actually, it doesn't matter right now, because now we can just place a block here. So let's just keep filling these wedges out, so we can finally have an idea of our ship's structure. We'll do the same thing for those. We'll do the same thing for the LSOs. I'll be right back with you shortly. Alright, buddy, I'm back building the walls here from the other side. Now, all we need to do is we're going to grab our 1x4 beams and just fill these missing blocks here. So it evenly matches our hull. Now, we are going to fill out our our stern section's flooring because we want our ship to float and not to sink. So I'm just gonna place the 1x4s here. Alright, and now we're gonna put 1x7 beams. Like so. And now we're gonna put 1x4s. I'm gonna put some blocks here. There we go. So that's our floor filled up for our ship. And now we're going to start our curve for the stern. But first, we need to add an additional layer here and here, so we can figure out our stern's curving. So place 2 1x1s on both sides like so. So So make sure they're like one block ahead of each other. And now we can just repeat the process. And copy the same steps we did here. Now, okay, so that's filled out. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but one block ahead. So like right here. It might take some struggle if you're on mobile, and yes, I have to deal with the blocks not placing properly on mobile, so I know how it feels. It's not as good as a PC, but at least you can. It's all you got. All right, now we're gonna copy and paste the same thing on this side, and I'll be right back with you shortly. All right, everybody, I am back. Filling out these curves over here. Now we're gonna quickly go inside of our stern and we're gonna fill in the gaps. So use blocks while you're filling out these gaps. Fill every single one. Fill every gap, and if you missed a gap, and if you feel like you missed a gap, don't hesitate. Always do second round checks. So I don't have any gaps except for here, because I'm gonna put blocks here, like so, and now we can continue with our wet beams, like so. And now, that's our curves for our first half of our stern. This is our first half of our stern. Now the second half of our stern also is block there, is to actually make the curve. How are we gonna do this? Well, if we were to look at the Titanic tutorial stern, I'm just recapping what we did here. We did the same steps as our stern here, but except these outwards, they go straight up. So now what we want to do is we're going to go to our wedges 2 now, and we want to grab our triangle wedge 1x3s and place them on this 1x1 wedge. Like so. Now grab our triangle wedges, and we're going to place one over here and one over here. Alright, that's our structural shape. It's not completed yet, but we're gonna complete it now. So go back to wedges 2 and select the triangle wedge 1x2 and place this here. And we're gonna do the same thing, like so. And now we grab 1x4 triangle wedges from wedges 2. And I'm gonna place 2 over here. We might have to place 1. No, 2. There we go. And now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And that's our second half of the stern done. And then the third half of the stern is we're going to be connecting the section. So go to wedges 2 still. Just stay at wedges 2 and scroll down to triangle wedge block 1x4. And we're going to place it here on the 1x4 wedge that we just placed. So it should look like this. So I'm going to indicate how it looks like. It should look like this. Alright? Oh, wait a second. Okay, I don't want to do this. Okay, guys, here. I might have solved the issue here. Okay, so we're gonna fill our 1x1 wedges here, and we're going to add another layer here, so we can fit our 1x4 beam. 1x4 wedge block, sorry. Like so, do that. Here. Copy what I'm doing. So just add another layer on top of this layer. Perfect. And now we should be able to place our 1x4 block. And let's put that there. And let's test our fit. So go back to wedges, scroll down to wedges beam, and we're going to align this to our wedge liking. We're going to put that here, put that there, and voila, a perfect connection. Now just do the same thing on the other side. Like so. And now grab a 1x4 here from the wedge, 1x4 triangle block from the wedges 2. And rotate it so it is like that. Perfect. Now, all we need to do is to fill our stern's layers, like so, over here. Use 1x7 beams. And now just fill this in with blocks. Perfect. Now that's our outline for our stern. Now, the next thing we want to do is, I'm just going to assume, actually no, we're going to drill out a hole from here. And we're gonna grab a 1x4 wedge, 1x4 block, sorry. And we're gonna place it here. So I'm just gonna do this, so I know where I'm placing them. So look at that, perfect. Now grab cylinders and place. It's not going. Okay, I'm gonna test. I'm gonna mess around with this. Okay, so so don't do what I'm doing right now, guys. I'm trying to test where I need to place the wedges. What are the propeller? So if you just do here, is there the only option? Yeah, it's our only option. We don't need big propellers. It's a small ship. Okay. So place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cylinders here, and we're gonna grab our 2x3 propellers, and we're gonna place them here. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Whoa, wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab a propeller and place it like so. Alright. No, that looks much better. I certainly agree with that. Better. Now you can lower the propellers one block down if you'd like. I'm not forcing you. Just kind of want to do. Yeah. Alright. I want to move these guys one block down. So let's just do that. You don't have to do it. You can just keep your shafts like there. Like so there. So yeah. It's just a fun detail to add. Perfect. Boom! You can copy me if you like. Oh, you don't have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Propellers. 2x3. So. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 5, 6. And another 1 by 2 here. 2 by 3. Sorry. And boom! That's our stern's propellers completed. So now we are going to fill the stern's gap, massive gap here. Because if you just simply spawn this in, these here are most likely to fall. These 3 here are most likely to fall. So now we're gonna solve that issue. So I'm gonna build up here so I can get to the point. So now go to wedges 2, go to wedges 1 by 3. So go to triangle wedge block 1 by 3 and place them like that. Like so. Grab a 1 by 2 wedge block and place them like so. You might have to rotate a few times before you can get it correctly. There we go. Boom, boom. Boom, and bruh. And boom. I accidentally deleted that part here. Perfect. So now we can just simply fill this in. Perfect. And filling it. So copy what I just did there. So just and fill in the gaps, blocks. Perfect. So there should be no gaps at all. And wow, that looks perfect for our stern. Now the final part for our stern is we're gonna add some wedges on top of here. So go back to normal wedges, grab a wedge 1 by 3, place them like so. Then a wedge 1 by 2. Alright. Then a 2 by 2. We're basically just copying what we just did with the wedges 2, but instead with normal wedges, and place them like so. After this, we get to paint it to the colors that we want. Perfect. Now, all we need to do is just go grab a 1x7 beam, place it here, and place here, place here, place here, and just put a block in. Voila! Our stern is now finally finished with the hull structure. So now, the fun part is painting. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our what's it called, the magic eyedrop tool, and we're gonna copy this color here, and I'm gonna paint the lower hull with this color. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna paint the hull like so. Alright guys, just start paint the hull here. Also sorry. Also here, paint the back part of the propeller red, so that you guys don't forget. Alright guys, paint the hull from inside and outside like so with the floor, and I'll get back to you when I'm done painting. Alright? Hello, alright, bye. Alright guys, I am back. and finally filled up the hull here. So now we're gonna go to our paintbrush tool, go to our eyedrop, and eyedrop the hull, the upper hull here, and we should get the same color that we used for the bow. So now we want to paint 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of paint on here. So we're gonna color this entire section here with black paint here, and yeah, and we're just gonna fill this entire upper hull with black paint, and I'll be right back with you when I'm done filling out the black paint. Also over here, yeah, right here, fill these up with black paint, otherwise you will have white spots showing. So I'll be right back when I'm done filling out the ship with black paint, filling out the stern with black paint. Alright guys, I'm back from filling out this upper hull with black paint, and we're gonna eyedrop the red stripe, and we're going to paint this here with red paint. Alright, perfect. We have now completed the stern's paint. So all we just need to finish is we're going to be finishing our midsection, and we can call this video off for the day. Tutorial, I should say. Alrighty. So we're just gonna be filling this entire section with beams here. So just fill up this entire midsection with 1x7 beams. All right, and I was gonna say I'll be right back with y'all shortly, but I'm gonna finish anyway, so I might as well just stay recording. Alright, fill this in with Alright, perfect. Now we're going to place this here. Now start placing blocks till we reach this red block here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we fill the walls now. We build the walls. So copy what I'm doing here, guys. So 1x7. Alright, make sure to be consistent and changing sides while you're building the ship's midsection's walls. Alright, okay, be consistent.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. Have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know.
And we are done building the hull for today, everybody. So now we still have a red paint, so we're just gonna fill the top ones with red paint first, then work our way down to black, and then our hull color, and then our other red color. Perfect. So now we're going to copy our black column that we used for the bow and stern, and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. and paint 4 layers of black color. So something like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Now we're gonna grab our darker red and copy that. So before we can move inside here, we're gonna paint these corners here because we won't be able to reach the corners on this lower platform here since there's walls here that block us. So do that first before you do anything. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a white line here that's unnecessary that we don't want. And just do the same thing on the other side. Like so. So now can fully paint in the inside without worrying on the outside. Now also fill this entire hall with paint here, and yeah, and call it off for today. I'm gonna finish painting this area, and I'll be right back with you shortly. Alright everybody, that concludes our tutorial for today on how to finish building this SS Starline's hull. We now got to the bow. We've now finished the bow's hull, and we finished the stern and midsection's hull. Well, I did exceed the limit of our 2 folds here. Well, that's the reason why, because we have to fit 2 folds on our ship, and the superstructure is kind of a bit long. So yeah. So unfortunately, we weren't able to complete our goal for today. But it's what it is. What it is. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching this tutorial. I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. And make sure to leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And share us with a friend. And join the SVC Discord server down below in the description of my channel. Or when you first click on my channel, you should see a Discord link. But other than that, you guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.